back to the NHL on MHS.
Scores! Unbelievable! It's scoring!
What a shot!
Shot scores!
That is your winner!
Scores! Sam Ryder, a highlight reel goal as the Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
We welcome you inside Rogers Arena. Here in Vancouver, British Columbia, the Calgary Flames on the second end of a back-to-back look to win both as they face the Vancouver Canucks here in their home building on a Sunday night rivalry hockey night. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Mac. Glad you're with us here on the NHL and MHS. And if I sound bad, I just got over the flu. And I'm joined alongside Aaron. And this should be a good matchup here between two teams that have had previous rivalries in the past. So the Calgary Flames coming in tonight just beat the Dallas Stars in a shootout 3-2 last night in Calgary. And Kadri with a highlight reel shootout winner got that win for them that night. And now they're going to get some reinforcements here in the lineup. They're going to get Ryan Lomberg back in the lineup. Aaron, what do you think of these two teams right now? Because both of them are not pretty good in the standings.
Neither of them are doing really good, but Vancouver has come off a playoff year of last, and I've fully expected them to do what they did, finishing out the regular season or just playing their normal game. Mm-hmm. And it is not looked the same. Calgary just about the same way. I have high hopes for Calgary though. They're one of those teams like the Blue Jackets they were a dark horse. You could get them in the playoffs. They just can't finish.
So right now, go ahead.
Like yesterday, the Blue Jackets were playing the Red Wings. It was 3-2 in the third period, tied up with 6 minutes, lose in overtime. Final score 4-3 Red Wings.
Wow.
Only for Spencer.
So right now,
goals means groceries for life,
and
and
it down
goals,
to the
$1,000,000
PA announcers downstairs for the national anthems. As let's listen in, everybody, and
it's the
see what they
anthems
say.
and Al Murdoch here at Rogers Arena.
Now please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and join Elizabeth Irving in the singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
The Flames.
The anthems inside of Rogers Arena as we welcome you in. Dustin Wolf in net, 5-11-2 in his 18 games he has played this season. Devin Cooley started yesterday in a very good start for him against Dallas. Kevin Lankinen, 4-6-2 in the season, .886 save percentage, and a 3.49 goals against average. No shutouts for him. No shutouts for Dustin Wolf. And coming into the game, the home record for the Vancouver Canucks, pardon me, is 3-6-1. And for the Calgary Flames on the road, they're 3-9-1. So, I mean, one of these have to give here, Aaron. One of these two bad records, either on the road for the Flames or for the Canucks at home, have to give way here tonight.
Well, that home record for the Canucks is just crucial. You can't lose as many games as you have at home and expect to just have a decent chance at a good record. A 3-6-1 home record is like going completely defeated in conference. College basketball will link it to Texas A&M. Think of it like you just crushed the non-conference, and now it's time for SEC play, and you're never going to win a game.
Here come the Flames. A shot from the point was stopped by Lankinen, and we get our first whistle of the game here. And that one coming almost 30 seconds into the hockey game. So Calgary playing last night, won in a shootout against Dallas 3-2 at the Saddle Dome. They had a 2-0 lead late in the third. Dallas came back to tie it. They had a chance to win it too, but anyways, the Calgary Flames did win that game 3-2 in a shootout. And now they're going to have to play here in Vancouver. Vancouver hasn't played in a couple days, I think. As the faceoff is won by the Canucks, they're wearing those retro jerseys from the 80s. That one's an icing. That was the jerseys they wore when they went to the 1994 Stanley Cup Final against the New York Rangers. The Pavel Bure's jerseys right there. I think they should keep those jerseys as a main. What do you think? I like the skate blade.
They are very nice jerseys.
Very nice jerseys. The Winter Classic ones were nice too. The Panthers and the Rangers ones were pretty nice when they got introduced a couple of days ago. Along the boards is Morgan Frost, who gets it free. As Frost will get it back as a board battle here as the Calgary Flames have it in the Canucks zone. Centering pass was intercepted there, and DeBrusk will move it ahead. Maybe a 3-on-1 here for the Canucks. A chance. Kane's open. Shot. Score! Philip Hronek. 1-0 Canucks.
And talking about that home record, that's exactly what you want to see. Starting out the game strong. A nice shot and score. And you go up 1-0 in a pretty crucial game early season.
And so Philip Hronek with a big goal there for the Canucks. A minute and 5 seconds in on the first shot of the game. Has given the Canucks the lead here early on, and a huge goal when they've had a bad home record, like he just said. And they're up 1-0. He had Kane on that other side, but I think Calgary defended the rush pretty well there. But Philip Hronek still had some room to shoot, and he did, and he beats Dustin Wolf on the first shot of the game. So a 1-0 Canucks lead in a turnover here at the blue line. They're looking for more here as Garland has it deep behind the net. He'll try to play it back to the point. Woolander will play it around. Garland has it behind the net. Garland will send it back to the point for Quinn Hughes. He's dangerous on the ice every single time he's out there, Quinn Hughes. Woolander lost it. Kadri will move it ahead. Tied up at the blue line was Besser. And the Flames regather possession here. It's Kuznetsov, not Kuznetsov from the Capitals. Now he's in the KHL. Quinn Hughes has the puck in his own zone. We'll slow it down here. More than 2 minutes into the first period. Stretch pass behind the fence, and the shot just missed the net wide. Big hit along the boards afterwards. As McEachran was plastered along the boards there. Wow. Paschal will dump it back in. Elias Pettersson will move it around. There's two of them on this team. Lomberg in his return after he suffered an injury. He's been out for 2 games. Now he's back. Shot from the point. Deflected and it was blocked on the way through. And the Canucks will look to transition the other way. Linus Karlsson gets upended at the blue line by Paschal. This has so far been a physical game here, Aaron.
Yeah. a lot of big hits, and that's probably what you're going to expect to see for the remainder of this game.
That one is an offside there, and we get a whistle. I mean, what do you see on this Filip Hronek goal right here?
And that was a beautiful pass, and he just had a wide open net as soon as he got that little shot chance.
Oh, what a hit right here at the blue line, Linus Karlsson. And the Flames have it in their own zone. Rasmus Andersson lost it along the boards. It was played there, and Drew O'Connor couldn't get it. Filip Hronek has it in his own zone. Playing it back here for McEachran, who will shoot it back in from center. Playing it along the wall, tied up along the wall, and it's played ahead here, and that one is lost. So I guess the last game the Canucks played was against Dallas, and a save. Lankinen with a huge stop there in front of the net on Backlund. So both these teams' last games were facing Dallas. Dallas won against Vancouver 4-2 with that highlight reel Mikko Rantanen goal, and then the Stars lost 3-2 to the Flames in a shootout. Good chance here out in front for Backlund, though. Career high 25 wins for Lankinen last season, a 2.62 goals against average, and a 1-0 Canucks lead here. Shots are even at 1 off the draw. It's blocked in front. Pettersson will clear it out to center. Dumped back in. Oh, knocked down was one of the Canucks. Centering pass deflected wide. It was Huberdeau back door. It comes back towards Lankinen. He makes the save. The Flames are pushing for the tying goal here. Pettersson covered that backdoor feed for Huberdeau. Coronado, who got injured in the last game by Mikko Rantanen. Did you see that Mikko Rantanen hit on Coronado? Got suspended for that. For one game, so he won't be playing with the Stars tomorrow in Edmonton. That's the only game tomorrow, too. Can you believe that? Or on Tuesday, pardon me. Back in are the Flames. Touch pass by Coronado. A backhander towards the net. Lankinen got hit in the process by Ball. A penalty upcoming here. And it's going to be on the Flames because he took a contact on Lankinen. 2-on-1. Hughes centering pass. Oh, what a chance. Look at Quinn Hughes dance through. Almost made the setup for a 2-0 Canucks lead. And so it's going to be a Vancouver power play. And that's Kevin Ball going to the box. Yeah, that's clear goalie interference right there. What did you see on that? Aaron, what did you see? That was like clear goalie interference to me.
I did see a goalie interference. He tapped his stick. I don't know much else happened. It does count. If you do hit the mask.
The mask.
Yeah, that's goalie interference.
Quinn Hughes has the puck now, and he will look to get the Canucks a 2-0 lead here as he drops it off for Elias Pettersson. Besser gets it back off the pass. Oh, he tried to feed it for DeBrusk on the far wing now. Maybe a 2-on-1 here, shorthanded for the Flames. That gets disrupted there by Quinn Hughes. Coleman on the forecheck. Blake Coleman trying to get it. Sherwood got a little bit hooked there and is moved ahead here by Pettersson. Pettersson right into the middle for DeBrusk. That went off his stick. Besser has it along the boards. Feeds it up high. Pettersson delays to Besser. They'll settle it down here. Pettersson and Quinn Hughes are up high. Hughes delays to Besser. DeBrusk's in front. Hughes a shot. Rebound Sherwood. Delays. Pettersson to Besser. He fanned on the shot. DeBrusk will rim it all the way around for Pettersson. Back for Quinn Hughes. A 55 to go on the power play. Pettersson waits. Sherwood's in the slot. Pettersson to Besser in the circle. Back for Pettersson again. Quinn Hughes is on the far wing. Shot blocked in front. Too much traffic. Quinn Hughes and Pettersson switch places. Hughes waits, he shoots, and a save made. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Flames. Lankinen will stretch it up as the Flames are going for a change. Quentin Hughes will have to settle it down. Almost turned over here. Sharon Govich has it behind the net, shorthanded for the Flames. He gives it away, though. Almost looks like a too many men there for the Canucks, and they don't call it. Played back in. Hronek will move it ahead here with 14 seconds to go on the power play. Moving it back in is Evander Kane. Sending it deep into the corner. Going back door, Hronek. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Kane. Finds one on goal and a save as the power play expires. 4-3, the shots favoring the Canucks. We'll be right back. As the Canucks are up 1-0 here in their home building. We'll be right back. Over the Flames. Welcome you back, everybody. And here's Aaron with the scores around the National Hockey League.
All right. Up first is the Carolina Hurricanes and the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres with an upset win over the Carolina Hurricanes, 4-1 in Buffalo. Take it up north to Winnipeg. The Minnesota Wild going to take that one 3-0 shutout for Wallstead. And down to the great state of New York, Seattle taking on the Islanders. It goes to shootout. 4th round winner from Palmieri, and the Islanders win it in the shootout. On current games ongoing, we got the Avalanche up on the Blackhawks in the third period, 1-0 with 8 minutes to play, and the Sharks up on the Bruins, 9 to go in the second.
The Wild have won 5 games in a row right now, so they're back in the hunt in the playoffs. It looked like they're gone from the playoffs already in the early stages of the season. Now they're back in the playoffs, and now they're right now. If the playoffs would start, they would play against Dallas, and you know how those Wild Dallas series go. They are pretty competitive, as the Wild would have to play their former team in the Minnesota North Stars. Along the boards, Huberdeau lost it along the boards there as Frost couldn't get the pass from Huberdeau. Held it at the point by Coronado. Back to the line, Anderson shot, deflected in! Morgan Frost ties the game! Great deflection in front of the net for the Flames, and we're even at 1.
Oh, what a shot. Looked like it went off his foot or something. It's a great deflection.
Wow. Yep, that one. Yep, perfect pass. I think Anderson intended for that shot to go towards Morgan Frost to get the deflection in front. And on the 4th shot for the Flames in the game, they have tied the game at 1. We've only had 9 shots in the game combined for both teams. We have 2 goals combined. That's Morgan Frost's 5th of the season. And we're even at 1 here at 7:33. Anderson and Coronado with the assists. Back to the line, and it deflected off the goalpost, I believe. Oh, that was close for the Flames to get the lead here in the game. That's picked off. Connor Zary will slow it down, and he'll move it ahead here for Coleman. Blake Coleman trying to find a cutter. Backhander rebound score! Connor Zary, 2-1 Flames. And all of a sudden, Calgary's changed the script here in Vancouver. Wow.
Oh, and you've got to feel for Lankinen. He was out. He was a sitting duck. He couldn't get back to that puck in time, and it was a wide open shot and score.
That's Connor Zary's 2nd of the season. And that's 2 quick ones for the Flames. And they made it 2-1. We always get stuck with these high-scoring games, don't we?
I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it either. We've gotten the lowest scoring game ever this season. We've had like one of the highest scoring games ever. Ryan Lomberg couldn't get it, so 8:08 is where the goal came from Connor Zary, 2nd of the season. Backlund and Coleman with the assists on that, and the Flames with 2 quick ones have taken the lead here in Vancouver. Hronek off the wall, and now the Canucks all of a sudden, they had that good start. Now they are probably looking at that power play they had early on in the period, and they didn't convert on it. And now they're like, we should have probably converted on it. Weegar from the blue line, his shot deflected wide of the net. Myers plays it off the wall. Oh, that looked like a cross-check right there. Didn't call on Farabee. Quinn Hughes will flip it out of the zone. Weegar. That's Connor Zary's first goal in 21 games, by the way. Unbelievable. Elias Pettersson. Kane couldn't get it. Now race for the puck here, Farabee. Tied up with Elias Pettersson. Farabee trying to get in the corner. His helmet fell off, so he might have to go back to the bench or just put it back on. Quinn Hughes now to Evander Kane. Was with the Oilers last year to that Cup final run. Hronek. Back for Quinn Hughes. Hughes. Look at him go. Almost poke checked away there, Farabee. Hughes still has a puck in the corner. Hanley tied up in the boards right there as it's played off the wall. Carlson couldn't get it. Carlson intercepts. He shot it wide. Oh, wow. What a chance. Could have tied it right there, and he just missed it wide. 9:54 left to go here in the first period. 2-1 Flames. 2 quick ones. Zary, the difference in the game.
We're back. It's my time. We're going to take it to college basketball. Middle Tennessee State leading Murray State 67-63. Yeah, you got to make one of those jokes, am I right? 10:35 to go in the second half. Akron leading Evansville. Never heard of them? Good. Neither have I.
Oh,
Akron's leading.
Wait a minute. There's a fight going on as they just collided into Dustin Wolf after the whistle. Oh, boy. Everyone got together there. I'm sorry there with your Aaron's Corner stuff. But, wow, everyone
he really did get into him.
everyone just got together there. Yeah, it was a very... I guess he was driving to the net, and the momentum... He did bump into Dustin Wolf O'Connor. It was Drew O'Connor, and everyone got together. And he's going to the box for that, too. And so the Flames are going to get a power play.
That's goalie interference, whether it's a good call or not. He still hit him.
And so the Flames can build on their lead. They've had 2 goals in 32 seconds, I believe. That's what I read earlier on the graphic before that happened. And now the Flames will have a chance to go up 3-1. Roughing is called on Drew O'Connor. Coronado has 5 power play goals this season for the Flames. He's out there right now as the power play for the Flames is the 30th ranked power play. Shot! That deflected wide. Kadri lost it along the boards. Coronado trying to fish it free. Pedersen. On the power play for the Flames, they're 7 for 41 on the road. Not the best power play on the road. Matt Coronado with 5 power play goals for the Flames this season. As we're already 30 seconds into this power play for the Calgary Flames. As it goes back to the point, Anderson flipped it up in the air. Deflects along the boards. Huberdeau trying to get it free. Bounced it. Kadri will have to get in the corner. Garland gets the body there first. A turnover here as it goes back for Anderson, who holds it in with his skate. Now back on his stick. Kadri. A drop pass for Anderson. Feeding it off the bench. Anderson. Kadri, a one-timer denied. And cleared out of the zone. Dustin Wolf now has it behind his own net. Moving it ahead here is Mackenzie Weegar, who dumped it back in. Cleared off the glass. And it went out of play. But it was off the glass, so it is not a delay of game penalty with 8:26 to go. So, yeah, I'm sorry to cut Aaron's Corner short. We'll get to that when we're able to. We'll probably do it during a commercial break, but, I mean, that was a very dangerous play there, I guess you could say, with a goalie interference. That's 2 times in the game now. Here's Sharon Govich passing it. 35 seconds to go on the power play here for Calgary. Sharon Govich playing it deep into the corner. Backlund was trying to get it. Backlund now gets it. Backlund plays it behind the net. Klapka. Backlund centered. Zary trying to go for his second. Klapka again in the corner. Tied up along the wall of Hronek. Backlund trying to get it. Klapka now gets it. Now he goes back to the point for Weegar. Shot! Deflected off a body of Hronek. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Cleared off the glass. The Canucks kill off the penalty. Only 1 shot for the Flames on the power play. And it's still a 2-1 game. Mackenzie Weegar will move it ahead through center. He'll dump it back into the far corner. And Quinn Hughes almost lost it. He did. Lomberg, a thankful, bump along the boards for Quinn Hughes. Garland, shot, and a save made there. He'll feed it back to the point. Quinn Hughes again. Deflected on goal, almost right on the stick of Ratu. Quinn Hughes dancing the blue line. Quinn Hughes passing it down low in front of the net and hit the outside of the net. Lomberg will move it ahead, and that's intercepted. Quinn Hughes, great pass. Here's Garland with the puck now. Feeds it across, shot. Oh, it deflected just wide. Garland in the corner. We'll play it back to the point for Quinn Hughes. Feeding it far wing. Into the middle. Garland shot. That deflected wide of the net. Quinn Hughes. Besser. Shot deflected. It's still loose in front of the net. Besser got knocked down. No penalty. Or pardon me, Garland got knocked down. Quinn Hughes. The pass intercepted by Coronado. He gets it right back though. Quinn Hughes will have to circle back in his own zone. 10-6, the shots favoring the Canucks. But they're down 2-1 here against the Calgary Flames here at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia. Pass off the wall. Handley looking to clear it. And they will out to center. Back in is Paschal, dropped it off for Coronado, sending it deep behind the net, bouncing puck. Still loose along the boards. Hronek trying to get it free. And played off the wall here. Dumped back in by Carlson. Pardon me. You know I'm still recovering from the flu, but I'm still doing the game. Farabee will dump it back in. I don't sound that bad, right, Aaron?
Sounds pretty good for the flu.
Not that bad. Dumped back in as Philip Hronek will look to clear it out of the zone. He will. Will that be an icing? I don't think it is. Kuznetsov playing it off the wall. I think it deflected, so there was no icing on that. Uyghur on the backhand now on his forehand. Clears it out to center. Bouncing puck, and I guess we're playing hot potato right now because no one knows how to get the puck right now. That's played via high stick when they finally get a whistle with 4:57 to go here in the first period. 2-1. Flames leading the Canucks. I don't know if we're going to commercial or not. Okay, but well, we're going to go to Aaron's Corner instead of going to break. Aaron's Corner, take it away.
All right, we got Monday Night Football. No, not Monday. Wow. Sunday Night Football. Best time of the weekend. Not for Buccaneers fans, however. It is 28-7 Rams with 1:10 before the half. Kind of sad how the Buccaneers have kind of collapsed lately. Kick it over to the NBA. The Victor Wembanyama's and the Spurs are leading the Suns 67-63 in the third quarter with 7 minutes to play. And the Jazz lead the Lakers due to LeBron James only having 10 points in the third quarter.
Washed.
He's shooting 5 for 12. He's in his 23rd season as a player.
Washed. Who said that?
And the only other game that is yet to start tonight is Utah State Aggies at the Davidson Wildcats of the Athletic 10 Conference. Start at 9 p.m. Both teams are 5-0, looking for that undefeated continuance. Oh, never mind. It started right now. All right, no more games start.
Fun.
It gets even better for Buccaneers fans. It's 31-7.
Oh, man. So we're back.
That is their Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl. We're back, everybody, here in Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm Max. Glad you're with us here. Join alongside Aaron. We'll have our intermission report coming up next after this first period. Right now, the difference in the game, Connor Zary, with his second of the season, has made it 2-1 Flames. His last goal was in October 8th against Edmonton. 2 points in 21 games since then. And he changed his stick, I believe, and now maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's the reason why he scored tonight. Moved ahead here, almost another 2-on-1 for the Flames, and Morgan Frost just couldn't settle the puck down. Vander Kane couldn't get it. And that goes off his stick once again. Evander Kane splits through, carries it in, drops it off, shot, deflected to the far corner. 4:20 to go here in the first period. 10-6 the shots favoring the Canucks. Rimmed it all the way around Hronek. Has it along the boards. Philip Hronek And the pass deflected off of Flames' stick. And it goes back out to center. 9-11-2. The Canucks 20 points, 7th in the Pacific Division. Sherwood will move it ahead. He'll dump it back in from center. Rimmed it all the way around. And I mean, one of those reasons why that record's so bad for the Canucks is they've done poorly here at home, and it's shown here again. Even though they haven't played that bad, honestly. What do you think?
No, Vancouver, I would say they're playing pretty good so far.
Here's a giveaway and
they just have
almost.
to get their offense going.
Quinn Hughes shot deflected. Oh, they're watching out, giving a warning there, getting too close to the goaltender. That got blocked. It seems like every single time Aaron talks, something interesting does happen. And now it's a penalty upcoming here on the Flames. And the Canucks the Flames are about to go on a 2-on-1 there, but they tripped up Quinn Hughes. And now the Canucks have a chance to tie the game at 2 on the power play. What we're going to say before, because apparently the players love to just do everything when you talk.
But Vancouver really just has to get their offense going. They lead the shots, but are they really productive shots?
Mm-hmm. That's the question, and that's a clear trip right there on Klapka. Klapka trips up Quinn Hughes right there, and with 3:16 left to go here in the first period, 11-7 the shots favoring the Canucks. Will have their second power play here. Face-off won by the Flames. Anderson clears it down the length of the ice. Played by Lankinen. Quinn Hughes plays it off the boards. So Klapka in the box. Second opportunity for the Canucks. 2 shots on their previous power play. Here's Jake DeBrusk. He'll drop it off to the point for Quinn Hughes at the point. Besser. Back for Quinn Hughes, a one-timer that deflects wide of the net. The Canucks on Thursday against Dallas were 1 for 5. They need to improve it here, obviously, if they want to win this game. And right now, tie the game. A stretch pass here for Jake DeBrusk. He's into the backhand. He missed the net. Quinn Hughes. Golden opportunity there for the Canucks. Sherwood. Quinn Hughes again. Hughes delays to Sherwood. Sherwood to Hughes. Back for Sherwood. Up high. Feeds it down low. Besser in front, and it deflected off a skate towards Wolf and deflects down the length of the ice. 50 seconds to go on the power play. 2:05 to go here in the period. Quinn Hughes. And it's sent down the length of the ice. The last time these two teams played, the penalty kill for the Flames was 4 for 4, but it was a 5-1 Canucks win on October 9th here in this same building. Evander Kane along the boards. Less than 30 to go on the power play. And now potentially a shorthanded chance here for the Flames. They might have an odd man rush here on the far wing. Backlund centered. Coleman was tied up, I believe. Evander Kane dropped it off. Here's Linus Karlsson carrying it in. He got pressured from behind. Slapped around. Kane couldn't hold it in. Nothing on this Canucks power play here. And it's about to go 0 for 2. Just one chance by DeBrusk, and that was it. And another power play. Gone. Centering pass. That deflected. Goes into the corner, and Farabee will move it ahead here for Klapka out of the box. Dumps back in with a minute left to go here in the first. Farabee along the boards. Tied up. Loose, and it comes free for Ratu. Clears it, and that's going to be an icing here. No, it's not. It was waved off at the last second as Joe Hanley beat the icing. Farabee turns it over. Weilander. It was Pedersen, actually. McEachran rimmed it all the way around as the Canucks look to cold in the zone, but the Flames very good in clearing it as they'll move it ahead here. Kadri to Farabee. Got cross-checked to the ground and into the corner, but no penalty. 20 seconds to go. Marcus Pedersen dropped it off. Still has the puck, though, with 13 seconds to go. Pedersen dropped it off here. 8 seconds left in the period. Marcus Pedersen will shoot it back in from center. 4 seconds and 3. Played off the wall. Bounced off a stick. That'll do it for the first period. 2-1 Flames lead after 20. And so, the Calgary Flames will take a 2-1 lead after they trailed 1-0 early on. We'll have our intermission report coming up next and more of Aaron's Corner. When we come back, 2-1. Flames lead. Connor Zary, the difference in the game. We'll be back. We welcome you back on the intermission report. Join alongside Aaron. I'm Max. Glad you're with us here on the NHL and MHS. 2-1 Flames leading it here against the Vancouver Canucks. Even though the Canucks were out shooting the Flames 13-7. What went wrong for the Canucks after they took a 1-0 lead early on here, Aaron?
I feel like they got full of themselves. I mean, not even. It wasn't even 3 minutes. Okay, maybe it was. It was 6 minutes after. It wasn't half a period. The Calgary Flames didn't waste any time to try and put themselves on the board, and it worked right away.
Yeah, they didn't waste
That
any
deflection was a beautiful deflection to get themselves tied up, and poor Lankinen got stuck in the middle of nowhere on that second goal for Calgary. He couldn't get back.
Yeah, it was like Calgary got the goal. Okay, it's going to be a tie game. We're going to be... No, wait a minute. Now Calgary just got the lead. And you're just like, what the heck? What just happened? They have left Lankinen out to dry for some of these goals, obviously. And that's been the problem here, I guess, for the Canucks here. Their defense, I guess you could say. So, Morgan Frost tied it there as the goal by Philip Hronek was the one that started it all at minute 05 for the Canucks to get the lead 1-0. DeBrusk with the assist on that one. Frost with his 5th of the season. Anderson and Coronado with the assists. And then just 35 seconds later, Connor Zary's goal is the difference here in the game with a goal on a rebound, I believe, that has given the Flames the lead. Backlund and Coleman with the assists on that. And these are the stats after the first period. 13-7 the shots favoring the Canucks. 63% of the faceouts have been favoring the Flames. 0 for 2 on the power play of the Canucks. 0 for 1 are the Flames. So special teams for trying to score on the board, I guess, on the power play are not working. The penalty kill is working for both teams right now. 6-4 the hits favoring the Canucks. Block shots 4-2. Giveaways 8-7 in favor of the Flames. Takeaways 1-0. 5-1 was the score on October 9th between these two teams here in Rogers Place. And that was a 5-1 victory for the Canucks. Right now it's 2-1 Flames. That's the difference right now. And then their next matchup will be at the Saddle Dome in Calgary, March 28th. And that'll be their last matchup of the season. So this is their second matchup out of 3. Now we'll take it over to Aaron, because I don't know what else to fill with this intermission report.
He doesn't know what else to say, so he passes it over to the one that's a little better.
All right. Wait, hold on. Okay, my voice is not.
All right. Let's take it over to college basketball. Huh?
Okay. Well,
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
We're all good here.
All right. Let's take it to college basketball. Middle Tennessee State in the final 2 minutes, only up 2 on Murray State. It's 85-83. Damon just hit a 3, and then the Blue Raiders call a timeout. Akron up 32 on Evansville. It's 88-56 with 4 to play. What's happening, man?
I don't know what's gotten into me.
What?
I don't know. Carry on. I'm just going to be laughing in the background.
All right. Utah State up 16-10 over Davidson. And both those teams trying to stay undefeated in non-conference play. If you thought the Bucks had it bad sitting at 6-4 after a loss to the Bills, they have it pretty bad now. At halftime, there's somehow an injury, says Real Sports, but it's 31-7. Rams are on top. I do believe this is the most points they've scored in a half this year. and it should be. That is an unbelievable amount of points to score on the Buccaneers, who have a decent defense. They've performed very well, only giving up about 25 points a game.
Wow.
The Jaguars, with a thrilling finish in Arizona, an overtime win, 27-24. Cam Little, the game winner, 52 yards out, and then Jacoby Brissett tried taking his shot on 4th and 4. Nowhere to be found. The Jaguars advance to 7-4, and the Cardinals fall to 3-8. Chiefs Colts. The Colts were up 20-9 at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and the Chiefs do what the Chiefs do best. Their black magic succeeds. They bring it to overtime with a 25-yard field goal by Harrison Butker. 4 for 4 on that point. And then the Chiefs hunted on their first drive of overtime, and Harrison Butker, 5 for 5, a 27-yard game-winning field goal. It was 23-20 Chiefs. They will go to 6-5, and the Colts fall to 8-3, just a game above the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Lions and Giants. You would not expect this to be a close game, but it was. At the beginning of the 4th quarter, it was 27-20. And the Giants holding their own with quarterback Russell Wilson. That's a name you haven't heard since he was on Seattle. But anyway, we go into the 4th quarter. Pretty standard stuff. The Giants jump out. 27-17 lead. It was Jameis Winston coming in. I think he made the catch. He did. They did a little Philly special. Jameis Winston breaking a tackle and heading into the end zone. Unbelievable. Jahmyr Gibbs. It's like Sonic and Knuckles on that Detroit team. 49 yards to the house, bringing it within 3. And with 33 seconds to go, Jake Bates hits a 59-yard field goal to tie the game at 27. We go to overtime. And the first play of overtime, Jahmyr Gibbs takes it 69 yards to the house. 34-27 Detroit. It's the Giants' turn. Jameis Winston trying to get downfield on 4th and 5. Aiden Hutchinson, the NFL leading MVP voter rusher, gets the game-winning sack, and the Lions advance to 7-4. Giants fall to 2-10. A little sad there. Well, in a turnaround, we're going to go to the NBA. It's the Suns on top of the Spurs now, 93-84, with 10 minutes left in the 4th. Kind of collapsed in the 3rd period as the Suns scored 37 as opposed to the Spurs 24. Leading scorers for this seems to be Devin Booker for the Suns. And in no surprise whatsoever, since Wembanyama is out, it is De'Aaron Fox with 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 3 for 9, so god-awful. But he's leading the team. And we'll take it to Utah, Salt Lake City. They are losing the Lakers. What's happening?
Oh, your voice isn't tired? That's a lot of stuff.
Come on, man. I have to watch the Florida Gators. You think my voice is tired? The Lakers up 87-82 over the Jazz, 9 to play in the 4th quarter. The leading scorer for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. He's taken 20 shots and made 8 of them. 2 of 10 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He's 4 turnovers. LeBron James, he's getting up there. He's 7 for 16. 15.6 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal. And for Utah, it is Keontae George, their leading scorer. 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Lauri Markkanen has 8, 6, 2, and 1. Back to you.
All right. Yeah.
He doesn't know what to say.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I've had a video package that we made just for this game, for explaining the rivalry between these two teams. So, basically, these two teams have a rivalry. Obviously, they met each other a lot of times during the years in the playoffs, and we'll take a flashback here. Back to 1989 in the Smythe Division semifinals, Game 7. Flames win off that overtime goal. Then in 1994, Pavel Bure ends the dreams for the Flames with a double overtime goal. Then in 2004, Game 7, Martin Jelena, the former Canuck, buries it. And then in 2015, the last playoff matchup between these two teams, the Flames win it with a comeback in Game 6 to close out the series, as we welcome you back in for the second period. So, I mean, these two teams have had a long rivalry, spanning from 1982 to 2015 in the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty long, don't you think? That's a pretty long rivalry.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And a rivalry that hasn't seen a playoff matchup because, I mean, both the teams haven't been playoff teams in a long time. The Flames haven't made the playoffs in 2022, and the Canucks in 2024.
Long time.
Long time. I mean, together in the same playoff probably since 2015. But, anyways, whatever. I know you're I know you're just saying that was a long time. It wasn't a long time. Welcome you in back into the second period, 13-7. Shots favoring the Canucks, but they're down 2-1 here against the Calgary Flames. Played off the wall. It is played off there. Kuznetsov gets it and is bounced out to center. Philip Hronek has it, pressured by Connor Zary, the latest goal scorer in the game. He got a high stick, no penalty. They missed that call. He was looking for a call, and he didn't get it. Back in are the Canucks. Drew O'Connor's shot was wide. Sherwood on the rebound was tied up with ball. Here's Myers at the blue line, feeding it for Quinn Hughes, a deflected pass. Coleman moved it ahead for Sharon Govich, tied up with Myers, but he'll dump it back in. Lankinen will play it out of his own net, and Quinn Hughes will move the puck ahead. Stretch pass here, onside. DeBrusk installs it deep into the corner. Hanley intercepts, and it deflects right into the middle dangerously. Could have came to DeBrusk and couldn't get it right. Kane on the far wing. Evander Kane circles behind the net. Centering pass right in the crease, and it's stopped. Minute and 17 in, we get our first whistle of the game. We're in the second period.
Dang, I'm ahead of you.
Oh yeah, it changed feeds because this one's more high quality. I had a blurry one and I couldn't see none of the names. Just pause it, I guess, until... Yeah, but that was a big hit right there.
I went to a virus website. Oh, darn.
Oh, fun.
You guys know my cybersecurity is super good, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Garland was open on the far... What?
Good thing my screen turns black when I pause it, so I have to guess.
Oh, wow.
That's all right.
That sounds like...
1804. Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Besser along the wall, intercepted by Garland, and a shot that was blocked on the way through. Besser will play it back to the point for Pedersen. Back for Besser. Rimmed it all the way around for Garland. Back for Hronek. His shot deflected on goal, and it's stopped. Garland. Back for Hronek. Flips it across. Pedersen. Save. Dustin Wolf with another save there on a Canucks stick. And the Canucks pushing for the tying goal. Good one-timer there by Marcus Pedersen. Almost, and I mean almost, snuck through the 5-hole of Dustin Wolf. You know, I just realized, I don't think we've done a Calgary Flames game with this score bug. On the NHL and MHS This is a new score bug we had last year. And I don't think we've ever had the Flames play with this score bug on. I don't know. That's just a random fact that no one cares. Farabee playing along the wall and cleared out of the zone. Here's Sharangovich. Here's Anderson. On the far wing, Anderson shot right to the top of the crease. Kadri trying to hold it in. Elias Pettersson, and it's cleared out to center. Bounced off the stick of Sharangovich and potentially a 3-on-2 here for the Canucks. Pettersson dropped it off. Shot! Vander Kane just missed it wide. Pettersson. Kadri. Shot deflected on goal. Rebound still loose! And the puck just bounced wide. Farabee will move it ahead. 3-on-2 for the Flames. Farabee shot, save made. Big rebound back to the point for Hanley. Flames were going for a change. Big hit along the boards to Brusque. And that's going to be a penalty right there. I believe it's going to be an interference. And so the Flames are going to go to the power play here. As Tyler Myers going to the box, and we'll have a power play here for the Flames. So far, what are your thoughts on the second period?
It has been more of kind of a calm wind down period. Vancouver putting their shots on net, but it's not seeming like it wants to happen. They don't really want to tie this game. It doesn't look like.
15-8, though. The shots favoring the Canucks in the game. Only one shot for Calgary here in this period. Anderson fires it, save. Rebound. It was blocked on the way through. Oh, that was an open cage, and he didn't get all of it. But it was blocked by one of the Canucks in front of the net, laying down and praying it didn't go in. Morgan Frost will move it ahead right to the middle. Morgan Frost twists and turns. Anderson. Back for Frost. Feeds it across for Kadri in the circle. Now to Huberdeau. Shot. That went wide by Kadri as Coronado was in front. Goes back to the point. Morgan Frost holds it in. The diving play. Down low. Coronado. Huberdeau's shot was blocked. Rebound still loose. And the other way come the Canucks. David Kampf, the new addition as he came off waivers from Toronto. And he clears it. Kills some time off this penalty kill for the Canucks. Rasmus Anderson deflected it back in. Klapka will rim it all the way around. Bouncing puck. Held into the point. He's having some trouble there as Connor Zary has it. A drop pass between the legs. Here's a chance. Uyghur across. One-timer block as Sharangovich had the opportunity. Cleared down the length of the ice. Mackenzie Uyghur has the puck now. He'll move it ahead right through the middle. He'll chip it back in from center. Backlund along the wall. And he cleared once again. Nothing much in this Calgary power play here, Aaron.
No, they got maybe 2 shots.
Here's Connor Zary feeding it towards the net front. Never got towards it. And DeBrusque clears it. And the power play is over. 0 for 2, both teams on the man advantage in the game. Lomberg towards the net. Wraparound attempt was blocked by Hronek. Lomberg feeds it back to the point for Hanley. Intercepted as Hronek. Played it off the boards and cleared out to center. Race for the puck here, Besser and Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov gets there first. And Lomberg looking to clear it. He will off the boards. Bouncing puck almost came to Coleman. Carlson feeds it for Besser. He'll just install it deep into the zone. Dustin Wolf gloved it, and he'll have to hold on to it as he can't play it as there are Canucks coming towards his net front. And he didn't want to play the puck right there. Nothing much on that Calgary power play, though. Oh, that almost went in, though. Look at that. Kadri. Kadri had 2 chances. The mad scramble and then the shot from the circle, top of the circle. Chance for the Flames, but they couldn't bury it. $14-11 left to go here in the second period. 14-9, the shots favor the Canucks. So far, what's worked for Calgary here?
All Calgary's really had to do is put a little bit of pressure on. They pass it around, take a decent shot. You only have 9 of them, but scored 2. That's that efficiency.
Just taking advantage of the opportunities you've been able to get in the game, and that's what Calgary's done in here in this one. As it's played along the wall, and the Canucks are just trying to figure out how they can tie this game. Almost a stretch pass. Would have been all alone there. A Flame would have been up the middle of the ice. Carlson deflects that one wide. Coronado. And here's Hughes, who lost the puck. Coronado will move it ahead, and he'll rim it all the way around. Quinn Hughes has it behind his own net. Moving it ahead here. Max Sasson. And dumped back in by McEachran. Joel Hanley playing it off the boards. Deflected back in by Connor Zary. Or no, it wasn't. And so it is an icing on the Flames with 13-16 left to go here in the second period. And so nothing much in the second period right now. But hopefully that changes here, obviously. If you're a Canucks fan, you want this change, obviously. There's a lot of red in this building tonight. It's a lot of Flames fans. Did you notice that? A lot of red.
I do. They've kind of they've done a decent. They do travel well.
They've invaded Vancouver. I see a lot more red. See a lot more red. Man. What were you going to say, Aaron? I'm sorry.
A War of 1812 all over again.
Coleman centering pass. Ooh, close. Every single time that you talk, something happens. I'm so sorry. Uyghur.
Good thing it won't now.
Good thing. Back in are the Canucks. Oh, almost a big hit there. Ratu gets it. Playing it down low. Here's DeBrusque dropping it off. Shot into the glove of Wolf. 12:24 to go here in the second period. We'll be back. 2-1. Flames lead. Welcome you back, everybody. Joining alongside Aaron, I'm Max, and Aaron, what do you think of this one?
This is, well, like you said, quite a boring day of hockey.
A lot of football, but we're doing hockey. Because because I'm the only one that I know hockey.
Nothing
a lot
better to do.
Yep, remember when we did that football game? Never again. Anyways. With me doing commentary. With me doing commentary, never again.
I should play football.
Kadri trying to get it back. Oh, someone's stick just fell out of his hand. It was Besser. Garland, what a spinorama pass there from the boards. Myers sends it across for Besser. Besser shoots and a save, Wolf. Okay, you should probably do football. Go ahead.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Watch him just dip and just do half of the Sunday night football game that's going on right now.
No, I was gonna do that.
Okay, Patrick.
Hey, but the game's still going on.
Oh, the game's okay. Oops. Face-offs in the Calgary zone. And there's Nazem Kadri. He just celebrated 1,000 games played in his career. Now this is his 1,010th game. Myers has it in his own zone, playing it for Quinn Hughes. Spinorama pass there to Drew O'Connor. Now cross eyes for Myers. That didn't connect. O'Connor gets it back. Gets leveled at the blue line. And Myers played it back. Ratu. Quinn Hughes has the puck now. Moving it ahead. He'll shoot it in from center ice. It was Ratu who got tied up in one of the flames of the blue line. His jersey just all ice on the back. All snow. Quinn Hughes has the puck as he'll move it ahead back on side. Quinn Hughes trying to tie it. Goes into the corner instead. Sherwood digs it free. To the point. Held in. Banked it off the boards. Sherwood. From the bench is Pedersen. And it's Frost who clears it. Hronek will circle back. Almost approaching the halfway point of the period and of the game. And no score change since Connor Zari's goal. The two quick goals by the Flames to make it 2-1 right now. And that's still the score here in Vancouver. Hronek has the puck now. He'll flip it back in. No icing. Joe Hanley tied up by Carlson. And it's Klapka who moves it right into the middle. Here come the Flames. Back in. Paschal. Centering pass. Lomberg was cutting towards the net front. Wallander will play it back. Pedersen. There's three Pedersens. There's a lot of Pedersens on this Canucks team. Klapka. Centered. Right to the top of the cleat. And here is Paschal who will deflect it back in. Lankinen plays it behind his own net. Almost got tripped up there was one of the Canucks. Kevin Ball will go back. Moved it right into the middle. Great pass. Sharangovich to Beecher. Beecher shot. Save made. Rebound Anderson right to the top of the crease. Ball. Playing it off the wall. Farabee. Kadri let it go to Anderson. Kadri gets it now. Nazem Kadri to Ball. Shot, score! It deflected off a skate in front, and it's 3-1 Flames. All that pressure led to the goal. And I think Farabee maybe got a deflection on it, or it was Kevin Ball's goal. We'll figure it out, but it's 3-1.
I think you're gonna review. I think they're reviewing it.
They're reviewing it?
I think so.
I don't see why they would review it.
Hey, me neither.
That was kicked in by the Canucks skate, though. I think that's a good goal.
Oh, they're gonna get him. I think they're gonna get someone on a power play for post goal.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're gonna call a penalty on the Canucks. I believe it was interference potentially. Maybe. I'm confused here. I've never seen this. Let's see.
It's gonna be a Canucks penalty.
Evander Kane's in the box.
The scoreboard. Number 91, 2 minutes for sportsmanlike conduct. Also.
Ooh, and sportsmanlike conduct on Evander Kane. And he's still yelling at him. Okay, let's see here. Oh, he was talking to the Flames after the goal. Might have been saying something that the referees didn't like. And he persisted on that, and they called the penalty on him. And he's still going off in the penalty box. And so, I guess running your mouth might cost you, as the Flames are going back to the power play after they just scored. So it wasn't because the goal was bad. It was because Evander Kane took it unsportsmanlike conduct. And now the Flames have a golden opportunity here to blow the game wide open. Morgan Frost dropped it off. Poke checked away, and Connor Garland's trying to go short-handed here. Garland slows it down. He'll flip it behind the net. Ratu gets it. Tied up along the boards by Anderson and Huberdeau. Picked up here by Kadri. They kill off of 35 seconds of the power play here. Kadri, a nice toe drag move. Coronado drops it off to the point. Shot by Anderson, deflected. It was blocked on the way through. And Myers will clear it off the glass and not held in. Rasmus Anderson to Morgan Frost. 3-1. Flames leading. Frost. Great pass to Huberdeau. Shot blocked on the way through. Comes to Kadri. And he missed the net wide. Morgan Frost. Playing it off the wall. Oh, big hit in the corner. And it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Canucks. Wolf behind his own net. Small chip there, and it's Uyghur almost gave it away to O'Connor. Zary lost it, and he'll have to go back Backlund. Pressure from behind, and Sharon Govich will move it ahead. Connor Zary slows it down on the backhand. Great pass. Backlund waiting. Back to Zary. Shot through the crease, and Sharon Govich couldn't get the rebound. Uyghur. Sharon Govich to Farabee. Rimmed it all the way around with 7 seconds to go. Backlund centering pass comes to Sharon Govich. A bouncing puck. It's cleared. 0 for 3 on the power play of the Flames, and a golden opportunity wasted. That was a bad penalty, though, taken by Evander Kane. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like you just have to have a certain level of self-control. You don't want to cost your team a power play and maybe even a goal, but at the same time, it's a dilemma that you have to control what you say, and there's a magic word that can give you a penalty.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of magic words, actually.
That's true.
But it's
you say a combination of them.
It's a combination. Yeah. So we'll take it over to Aaron's corner now. Go ahead. Or is Aaron's corner closed?
Utah stayed up 16 on Davidson. It's 46-30 halftime there in Davidson. It's still 31-7, but the Buccaneers defense is going to have to get a stop if they want to do anything here. NBA, a tight one in Los Angeles. The Jazz taking a timeout. 108-106 Lakers with 5.5 seconds to go in regulation. And the Suns lead the Spurs 111-102, 26-8 to go. And the Bruins finally getting on the board. It's 2-1, 7:15 remaining.
Wow. So there's a tight game in San Jose now, as it's a 2-1 game. And the difference right now is a Macklin Celebrini power play goal. I mean, Celebrini and Will Smith have been pretty good for the San Jose Sharks. And the Sharks have not done too badly this season. Their record's better than the Flames or the Canucks. The Flames, regarding trading and taking, the only time you enjoy the first pick of the draft is at the draft. No one has an appetite to just burn it to the studs, take all of it down. I think we need more Kadris, not less. Because obviously the Flames, since 2022, have not made the playoffs, and they want to get back to that point, get a cup contending team, but they haven't been able to get to the playoffs and get that level of team there. O'Connor, centering pass right off the skate of Sherwood. Kadri's on a 4-game point streak. No goals in that point streak, but he's had 6 assists. Held in by Wellander. Played it along the wall, and Ball was trying to clear it. Hughes along the wall. Kevin Ball will play it along the boards. Not out of the zone just yet. Coleman rimmed it all the way around. No one was there for the Canucks on the far wing. Cleared out of the zone. Flames moving ahead. Backlund. The captain. Backlund still has it. Has it in the corner. Threw it towards the side of the net. Behind the net is Zary. Feeding it back to Uyghur. Uyghur to Kuznetsov. Dropped it off for Backlund. Back for Kuznetsov. Coronado in the corner. Turning his way off his defender. Zary. And then Hughes will steal it away off a board battle. Playing it off the boards. Race for the puck here in Sherwood. No icing here as Wolf guides it away from Sherwood. Uyghur to Kuznetsov. Deflected. Back into the Canucks zone. A bouncing puck towards the slot. Just knocked away by Lankinen in the right moment. Vander Kane will move it ahead for Hughes. Back for Kane. A shot. Deflects into the netting and out of play. 5:40 to go. Second period. We'll be back. 3-1. Flames leading it against the Vancouver Canucks. And actually, we'll have a Aaron's corner if he wants to do it. But, I mean, we just did one. So, does he want to do it? We'll see.
All right, Lakers win.
Lakers won.
Lakers won. The Suns won. The Buccaneers got the ball back after forcing a 3-and-out from the Rams. That's rare. And apparently, it was not halftime in Davidson, and Utah State scored 2 more.
Wow. As one of our chat people says, wow.
Yeah, we're good at this whole broadcasting.
We're really good at the sports broadcast thing, I think.
Go sports ball or something.
Is the black thing called a ball?
Hey, you have to hit it into the nets.
No. You're supposed to hit it on the fan's face.
The glass is points, right?
No, that's the netting up there, not down here.
Hey, I brought this puck. Can I take it home?
See, this is what happens when you choose an 8 o'clock game. Central Time.
Absolutely asked for this to happen.
We asked for this to happen. Hey, but whatever. What a combination. We're coming from the flu, doing a wacky broadcast, a game that's not had much here in the second period. Only 1 goal. And that was by Joe Farabee, I believe. Or Kevin Ball. And, yeah. Vancouver has to step it up here, honestly, for our viewing's sake, because they have done nothing, basically. And Zooey Mama. Well, that...
And okay.
And that... And okay. And there you go. There...
Fun's over. All right.
think that summarizes the night. Pedersen to Hughes, down low, Hronik shot, save made, Wolf. If this is going to be the crew for the Stanley Cup final on NHL and MHS, this will be a fun Stanley Cup final. Oh, man. I can't wait for Aaron's corner in the Stanley Cup final.
Fantastic. It'll be June, so absolutely nothing except baseball.
Oh, well, there's a lot of baseball games during hockey, so.
I want to say that the schedule's not loading.
Oh, but when it's Stanley Cup playoff time and we have to do Aaron's corner, there's going to be NBA playoffs. Baseball's about to be starting up, and there's a lot of stuff, so.
Stanley Cup playoffs is April. It would be full regular season.
Shot. Oh, it did not go in. Coleman thought it went in.
That's good. Whoa.
Whoa. It did not go in. No, because Coleman. Coleman shot. I think he blocked his own shot there, and he celebrated. And I thought that puck went in and did not go in the net. Still a 3-1 Flames lead. 19-12, the shots favoring the Canucks. With 5:16 left to go here in the second period. We'll have our second intermission report coming up next. Kuznetsov shot right into the glove of Kevin Lankinen with 5:10 to go. And let's give you the scores around the National Hockey League. No, I thought we were going to commercial. We're not. Oh, man.
Man, the scores around the National Hockey League. It's like 3-1 in Vancouver.
Wow.
I know. The Boston Bruins are still losing 2-1. Sharks with
Zary
4:13
has
left.
the puck. Zary centered. Right to the top of the crease. Deflected towards the net. It was right on the goal line. It skips wide. The Flames this close to making it 4-1 and an icing on the Canucks. And, I mean, Vancouver has not looked good here. Honestly, Vancouver has not looked good since their first goal. That just barely skipped wide. Did you see that? Wow. Just bounced just wide. Quinn Hughes just saved a goal right there. Quinn Hughes just saved a goal from going in for the Flames, and they continue to push here in the second period. And the Canucks can keep it out of the net miraculously and get like the biggest third period ever. They might have a chance in tying this game up. But they need to get some momentum on their side first because this has been all Calgary here in the second period. Deflected back in as Huberdeau couldn't get it. Looked like a little bit of a slash right there and wasn't called. Myers will move it ahead for Quinn Hughes. Besser right through the middle. Besser dropped it off. And the drop pass there for Quinn Hughes intended for him did not materialize correctly there as it's Frost with the puck almost trying to toe drag that one. Besser poked it away. Another icing on Vancouver. Man, have the Canucks just looked terrible in this game. It's just been all Calgary in this game, honestly. What do you think?
Yeah, that's not an outlandish thing to say. Even though Vancouver's out shooting Calgary, it's just the quality of Calgary shots have gotten increasingly better over the total amount of the game.
And Calgary played last night. They went to a shootout against Dallas. And it looks like Vancouver is the more tired team here.
They played last night, went to the longest game they could, flew to Vancouver, and now they're playing again and dominating.
Kadri almost scored a highlight reel goal right there. Kevin Ball, pass it across for Kadri. They're just dominating right now. They're just walking through the Canucks right now. Anderson, save, score on the rebound, Sharon Govich. That's the trend right now. The Flames dominating, and it results in a 4-1 lead for the Flames.
He batted it in. It was like a baseball, like a pitch. He just swung and hit it.
Oh, he did. He sure did. Home run.
Yeah. Something like that.
The Toronto Blue Jays would want to run right now.
Oh, that's a cheap shot.
So Sharon Govich has made it a 4-1 game of a baseball-like goal. And, yeah, that's been the night. That's a delay of game too. Oh, my. If he thought it was going to get worse for the Canucks, it just did. And another power play for the Flames. Oh,
I'll
man.
never guess what the Bucks did.
What happened?
The Buccaneers punted.
Oh, wow.
It is still 31-7.
And Adam Foote just looking on the bench and seeing where's the energy, guys. The new head coach of the Vancouver Canucks, Adam Foote, former player with the Colorado Avalanche, won a cup with them. Cleared by Garland down the length of the ice in Vancouver. Just had no life in this one. Ever since that first goal, a minute and 5 in, they haven't gotten it. They haven't gotten life. 0 for 3 on the power play is Calgary. They're due for a power play goal. 2 shots on their power play. Third of the season for Sharon Govich at 16:31. Anderson and Kadri with the assists. Here's Coronado playing it on the far wing as Pettersson lost it along the boards as it goes back for Anderson. Knocked down, Frost couldn't get it. Almost could have been a 2-on-1 shorthanded for Vancouver. The pass was just out of the reach. And that just summarizes the night for the Canucks. It's been very sloppy, very bad game. We could be saying all this right now that could have like the best third period and tie it up somehow.
Oh, yeah. You know how much I just really want overtime.
Oh, you know, we just love overtime, you know.
I just love a high-scoring game. Wowee!
Wowee. Turnover here. Flames looking to make it 5-1. Farabee was this close to doing so. Lankinen lost his stick. Zary behind the net. 20 seconds to go on the power play for the Flames. Looking to make it 5-1. Feeding it down low. Backlund. Farabee's in the slot. Zary between the legs. Sharon Govich trying to go for his second. Here come the Canucks shorthanded. Garland. That pass out of the reach of Kampf, and the flex back down. 0 for 4 on the power play are the Flames. So one thing's going right for the Canucks. They're killing off penalties. Quinn Hughes playing it off the boards. And here come the Canucks. They need one here if they want to get some life back in the game. Hronek bouncing puck. Pettersson couldn't get it. I mean, the Canucks are going to have to get one here late in the second period if they want to get some life. Because right now they don't have anything going their way. Quinn Hughes will slap it back in. He slapped that in with some sass because he is just, he's annoyed right now in how his team's playing. Beecher will get in the corner. He'll feed it back up to the point. Kevin Ball sends it across. Anderson feeding it down low for Lomberg. Lost it to Quinn Hughes with 25 to go. DeBrusque will move it ahead. Out of the reach of Elias Pettersson. Turned over here, and it's Hronek who will flip it back into his own zone. Garland. 12 seconds to go. Besser feeding it, and that's out of the reach of Sasson. 5 seconds to go. A 4-1 lead for Calgary after 40 minutes of play, as they have dominated this second period, and they've gotten 2 goals out of that second period. Sharon Go is the latest goal scorer. 4-1, Flames lead. We'll be back in just a moment with our second intermission report, and we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. We welcome you back, everybody, to our intermission report. Joining alongside Aaron, I'm Max. Glad you're with us here on the intermission report. Late night intermission report, I guess. And Aaron, thoughts on that second period for the Calgary Flames?
It was all Calgary from the moment that first face-off happened. It was pretty quick too. 11 minutes and 37 seconds into the second period, it was ball with a pretty nice goal, making it 3-1, and then Sharangovich just about 6 minutes later, just breaking it open like you said. It's 4-1. I can't expect a comeback to happen.
A miraculous comeback. Even on NHL.com, it says a bat shot. So the baseball-like goal. Swing, and he swung for a home run right there, and he's made it 4-1. Igor Sharangovich. Both of those goal scorers getting their third goal of the season. Kadri was assists on those. He had a 2-point period. Anderson with 2 points in that period as well. He has 3 points in the game. Shots were 11-6 in favor of the Flames in that second period, and I feel like that's not even enough. It feels like the Flames limited Vancouver to no shots in that period. I feel like Vancouver didn't even get anything on goal, basically. And I feel bad for one of our fans in the chat, one of our first chat members, Madeline Presidente. She said, "Woo, go Canucks, go." Well, right now, the Canucks aren't going.
The Canucks are very much stopping right about now.
See, this is we got to make it through this game. We got to find a way to make this entertaining.
20 more minutes, I believe.
20 more minutes, and it's gonna be 3 goals by the Canucks, and then we're gonna
If you look at your shots on goal thing, you see in the second period Vancouver had how many?
6.
And then look at Calgary's first period.
No. Okay, well, you know what? You know what? Let's move on to the total shots in the game.
18-19.
Oh, you mean 76? Okay, there you go. 7-6. What do you mean, pal? What do you want me to say?
This is like putting a drunk man and a man on crack in a room.
Oh, this is like if you get homeless people to do an intermission report. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Anyway, and all
Wait, perfect. You have their second period Vancouver shots, your first period Calgary shots, and then the score is 41. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Take a screenshot. Oh, no way. I mean, it doesn't get more perfect than that. Come on. You gotta have an eye for this.
No. If this is the first time someone's tuned in, we're not this unprofessional, but just tonight, I guess, yes, we are.
The only exception.
This is the exception.
I think I actually stopped watching the moment I said that. We were at 8, now we're at 7.
Oh, man. So...
Wait a second! Wait, if someone leaves now, it's 6, and we had 7.
Oh, you did say it. Oh, my God.
I'm so good, they just walk into my hands. Come on.
No, it's a good time for water.
You didn't get water already?
No, I got my bottle of water.
I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, God.
How did I get a division sign? Or is it a plus? It's a plus.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta look. You have to analyze the image. There's two ways. There's two ways you could go here. Actually, there's four. There's 5 different ways you could branch off of this.
Oh my gosh.
Here, let me share my screen.
You know what? You know, no. Okay. We're gonna get back on track here before we go a little bit too zooey mama for my liking. Okay. 53% of the face-offs have been won by the Flames. 47 of them have been won by the Canucks. 0 for 4 in the power play of the Flames, 0 for 2 the Canucks. That's a problem for the Canucks, though. They haven't been able to score on their power play. Yeah, they've scored on their power play. They'll still be trailing, but at least it'd be a 1-goal game. But they haven't been able to score on their power play. And their power play hasn't looked the best either. Remember when they had that power play right after their goal, too? Yeah. Now they're looking back at that and just saying, yikes. Probably should have scored on that. 13-12, the hits favoring the Canucks. 10-3, the block shots favoring the Canucks. 13-11, the giveaways favoring the Flames. 4-2, the takeaways favoring the Canucks. This is looking like the same game from October 9th. Instead of Vancouver with a 5-1 win, it might be a 5-1 final here in Vancouver with a Calgary win. Because right now they're up 4-1, the Calgary Flames. Aaron, any thoughts going into the third period of potential comeback here for Vancouver?
I don't see it happening. It could very well. I could say this, and they score 5 straight. Literally anything is possible. Oops.
Mm-hmm. You could say they could get like 6 or...
Yeah, okay.
6 or 5 goals, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying so hard not to. We do this every single broadcast. You know that we do this joke wait till this joke dies off by June. I bet this joke is dead by June. If it's not, please quote me.
Wait! Oh my God! You've gifted me this opportunity.
Please quote me in the Stanley Cup final when we do the Stanley Cup final.
This is the 6th month.
Oh my goodness!
We are 7 months away from the 6th month. Some might say the 6th month is 7 months away.
Oh, this is the experience you get here on the NHL and MHS.
We lost 2 more viewers.
Oh, jeez. You scared them away.
Oh, we're not that bad. Probably muted us.
Probably white noise to them. They probably fell asleep. Oh, jeez.
Not anymore. We're gonna lose like 4 more.
Oh, if they're in a deep sleep, though. Okay, we gained 2.
Okay, since you like that one so much, here's another.
Oh no. Jeez. Zooey mama indeed. Oh, jeez, man. This is... You know, I don't like when we had high-scoring games, and this just kept hurting my voice. But, you know, I could really go for a high-scoring third period where the Canucks get some comeback here. If they can get 2 goals quickly, then this is a 1-goal game, and it's quickly in the favor of them. But, seriously, what do we see in the third period? Realistically. Let's keep it realistic for just a moment, and then we'll go to the third period.
Realistically, I think Vancouver might have one in them. They could get like a single goal. They'll build some pressure, act like they want to score a third. It might even happen, like a fake comeback, almost. and it just gets to that point where you open net, and then it's game over.
I'm putting a poll in the chat real quick.
Oh wow, we gained 3 as soon as I shut up about the numbers.
So maybe you should just shut up about that.
And maybe we should get okay. Maybe we should get like 6 votes.
Oh, jeez.
Close but no cigar.
Okay, so far the votes.
Two.
There's 2, and right now they're even. It's even right now. Someone said yes. Someone put no. I'm guessing you put no.
No, I put yes.
Oh, you put yes? Oh, well, someone put no, and it wasn't me. So, there's some people that are actually paying attention to us. Okay, confirmed.
I'm thinking it's Ron fan 2324. it wouldn't have been Medillin Presidenta.
Or unless it's just someone that just doesn't want to type because we're just annoying, and if we bring them up, they're gonna be like, "Oh, great."
Hey guys, can you talk, please?
Can you talk hockey, like, realistically now?
Yes, can you talk?
Fun. Who put, who great.
I found the stickers.
Oh, no.
Hey, guys, can you talk, and then we can all hit this move?
Oh, my God. Oh my. Okay. Well.
Dude. I'm not hearing y'all. Come on. You're telling me you don't want to be a good guy?
Oh, jeez.
You guys are really getting me angry.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
What is happening? Are you playing like a synth?
No, that's a goal horn.
I hear maybe a third of a second of it, and it fizzles out.
Oh, jeez. Well, the Canucks are going to need something since November 11th. Quinn Hughes has had 10 assists in 4 games. Elias Pettersson with 4 goals and 5 assists, 4 power play points. They're going to need that right now if they want to come back here in this third period, potentially send this thing into overtime. They're down by 3, but, I mean, no game is over till it's over, and the emojis agree with that in the chat. I'm Max, joined alongside Aaron. We're about to start the third period. 4-1 Flames leading it. Sharon Goish is the latest goal scorer for the Calgary Flames, and they're up 4-1. In the start of the third period, the Canucks are going to need a quick one here, wouldn't you think?
I do agree. The Canucks are going to need something quick if they want to do anything here.
40-game winning streak when scoring 4+ goals. The longest streak in the NHL for the Calgary Flames. So, history not on the side, but streaks are meant to be broken. Winning streaks, at least. Shot blocked in front. I can't pay attention to all this pink just on the side of my.
Too many messages. Take a break and try again.
You need to take a break. The Canucks have come back from deficits in games. They did it against Tampa Bay. They scored 4 goals in like 3 minutes. So, I mean, the Canucks have been able to come back in games. They haven't been able to win them. Some of them they have, but they've been able to do it mostly on the road. They haven't been able to do it at home because home has not been their strong suit. They're better on the road, 6-5-1 on the road. They're 3-6-1 here at home at Rogers Arena. Sherwood, Missed the puck there, and Pedersen played it off the wall. Vander Kane will move it ahead here. Ratu, and then trying to get it back as Vander Kane. Poke checked away by Morgan Frost. He gets it back. Shot back into the far corner. Coronado couldn't get to the puck. Coronado trying to whack at it. Vander Kane carries it in. Far wing. Vander Kane circles behind the net. Wrap around off the side of the cage. Here's Pedersen. Winds when his stick broke. Whoa. Did you see that? Oh, that's the whole stick just went with the puck there. Quinn Hughes will move it ahead to Pedersen out of his reach, and it's going to be an icing on Vancouver. Look at that. The stick just broke. Oh. Wow. Now I'm going to need a new stick for Marcus Pedersen. And they're taking the old stick to the funeral, or to the locker room. From the point, a shot that was blocked on the way. I feel bad for people that it's their first games or it's their birthday, watching their favorite team in the Vancouver Canucks, and they're losing like this. Imagine some kid watching for their first time. Man.
Oh, gosh.
Farabee, shot, almost went in. Good save there by Lankinen on the short side. DeBrusque will move it right into the middle. Here's a Pedersen, dropped it off for Hughes. Circles back, and he got it poke checked off his stick by Farabee, forced out the center. Myers will carry it in off a skate. O'Connor on the forecheck, trying to get it. It's Kuznetsov who lost it, as people were just, the Canucks have just not been able to get to the puck. Man, oh man. Quinn Hughes, shot back in by Linus Karlsson. Sasson back to the point, held in. Myers, stutter steps to Pedersen, shot, blocked in front. Karlsson lost it along the boards, and Pedersen wasn't communicating well there, and he has to go back. More than 3 minutes into the third period, nothing's changed here, and it's still a 4-1 lead for the Flames. Anderson has the puck, plays it off the boards, clears it out to center. Hronek trying to get it. Pedersen off the glass, not cleared out yet. Lomberg holds it in. Rimmed it all the way around for Hronek. Hronek has the puck. Now for Garland. 3.5 into the third. They're going to need something here. Garland, nice move. Garland, still moving. Back to the point, shot right into the glove of Wolf. They're going to need something more than just a point shot. They're going to need some good plays here, because those point shots are not going to go in unless it's deflected. (4-1) Flames leading it. Shots are 20-19 in favor of the Canucks, though. But they've had one goal, and that came 1:05 into the game. That was by Philip Hronek. Off the face-off shot. That went wide of the net. Hronek lost it along the boards. Backlund almost turned it over to the Canucks, and now it's turned over by Coleman. Garland pass it across. Besser wasn't ready for the pass. Garland has it in the corner, behind the net now. Garland still has it. Connor Garland waiting, centering pass. Besser out of the reach. Nothing going here for the Canucks here, Aaron.
Except their shots. They love a nice shot.
Mm-hmm. Connor Garland complains that he did not get a penalty there, or did not draw a penalty there. And he's still mad. He thought his stick got slashed out of his hands. Still we go on. Back in, Sherwood. Sherwood waits to the point. Hughes passing it across. Myers. What was that? What was that? Terrible pass by Myers at the point. I don't know where he was aiming, but I don't. That's just wow. I've never seen a pass that bad. And it's offside right there. Man. So the Canucks have looked like the same team. It's from the second period. Hey.
That was your first ever message to me, and it
Oh.
was on June 7th. It's cinematic. The jokes just come to me.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Kadri will move it ahead. Oh man, it just writes itself, doesn't it?
Yes, it
O'Connor
does.
feeds it across. Pedersen missed the net. Golden opportunity trying to bank it in was DeBrusque, and it's stopped by Wolf. 14:48 to go. There's still a lot of time, but right now the Canucks are going to have to just... They didn't score, guys. I'm just joking. Just trying to make sure y'all awake. 14:48 to... imagine I just touched the horn 1 second, and then all of a sudden they just start scoring. Maybe we'll see that here off this face-off. Nope, Backlund wins the face-off, and it's played along the boards. DeBrusque feeding it down low, and O'Connor out-muscled, and Coleman. Hughes steals it back, though. Can Canucks score 2 here? Right now, I don't even know if they can score 1. It's just, they do not look good at all. They really haven't since the first. Quinn Hughes, maybe he has some magic here. Quinn Hughes waiting. To the point. Pedersen. Back for Hughes, who let it go behind the net. O'Connor. Back to the point. Slapped it across Hronek. Hughes a shot. Deflected. Rebound still loose. And it goes into the corner. Off the head of Quinn Hughes. He holds it in. Carlson. Carlson shot. Deflects into the corner. Hughes. And that pass out to center. Hronek has the puck. Here's Quinn Hughes. Flames are going for a change here. Hughes has a cutter. Save made. Pedersen now shot. Blocked in front. Now race for the puck here. It's a 3-on-1 potentially for the Flames. Here's a shot towards the net, and it was blocked. I think it was stopped there by Lankinen. Carlson will dump it back in. McEachran trying to get it on the forecheck. And Klapka dropped it off. Here come the Flames back in. Lomberg. Lomberg has it behind the net now in the corner. Klapka gets it. Shot blocked towards the net front. Kampf gets it. We're almost 7 minutes into this third period, and it's still 4-1 Flames. Garland makes his way through. Garland waiting. Shot from a short side chance. Stopped by Wolf. Along the boards. It's fought for. They're going to need 1 here to get some momentum going, potentially. Myers back to the point. Held in. Besser. Myers fakes the shot. Myers now shoots it. Goes to the top of the slot. Here is a shot by Besser that was blocked from the point. They just don't look good at all. This is probably the most lifeless I've seen a team play in a game. Here is Pedersen carrying it in. Lost it. And they're going to call a penalty, I think, on the Flames. So maybe something for the Canucks. They'll get a power play. Huberdeau's in the box with 12:19 to go. We'll be right back, and maybe Vancouver can get something going here. We're back, everybody. Here with Aaron. I'm Max. Glad you're with us here on the NHL and MHS. Vancouver has a chance here on the power play to get within 2. As Huberdeau, I believe, is called here for slashing. This is when Quinn Hughes got a puck to the face, I think, or near his head area. Elias Pettersson has 2 power play goals this season. I like how the lights are on the stanchion there, on the glass in Vancouver. You see that? That looks so cool. Is it just me? Or just, I don't know. I don't know. That just looks cool to me. Face-off one here. Canucks win it. They've had 5 shots on their 2 opportunities on the power play. This is their 3rd. Quinn Hughes passes across Pettersson. Back for Hughes again. Besser. And that's stolen away. A terrible pass. Backlund will move it in shorthanded. Backlund centered. Score! Coleman. A shorthanded goal. And it's 5-1 Flames.
Vancouver, right through the 5-hole. Oh my goodness. They really cannot get anything going, including defense.
What a terrible pass by Besser to the point, and that should probably do it in the game. Man. Oh, wow. That's just, yikes. Yeah. Well, that summed up the night for the Vancouver Canucks.
6 goals. 6 goals tonight. I think we're going to have 8. I think we are going to have a total of 8.
Here's Quinn Hughes moving it ahead. Quinn Hughes, shot, save, rebound, score! On the rebound, he finally stops the bleeding for the Canucks, and it's 5-2.
That's, what, 7 of 8? Not bad, not bad. I think one more is in the works.
Nice solo effort. What a goal for him. Quinn Hughes. And he's made it 5-2. Very good goal there. And right after they give up the shorthanded goal, they make it a 3-goal deficit again. Very nice goal there, though. And it is 5-2, and the power play comes to an end here. Hronek along the wall, feeding it along the boards, fighting for the puck still. Hronek flips it out to center ice. And here come the Canucks, almost a 2-on-1 there. And finally, the Canucks stop the bleeding. Carlson almost intercepted that at the blue line. And so the Canucks do get a goal and stop the bleeding. Carlson made a move. Carlson centered. Oh, what a save, Wolf. Prevents it from being a 2-goal game. Oh, boy. And now all the action's starting to go now. That was close to being 5-3 right there. Did you see that?
Great save.
McEachran with the opportunity in front. And maybe the Canucks are getting some energy right now. There's still 11 minutes to go in the game. Still a lot of time, and a shot was blocked off the draw. Myers, Quinn Hughes, Sherwood's open. Shot save made off the pad. They're firing now. Sherwood holds it in. Myers rimmed it all the way around. Ratu has it. Now for Sherwood in the corner. Hughes holds it in at the blue line. Hughes, great pass to Myers. Myers to Hughes. Spins around at the blue line. Hughes, oh, the pass is intercepted. And here come the Flames the other way. Here's a chance. Oh, what a move. Frost, a backhander. Oh, what a move. Almost for a 6-2 lead. It's crazy. In a 5-2 game, there's still stuff to see. This right off the crossbar. What a highlight reel move right there, and almost a highlight reel goal. Quinn Hughes' latest goal has made it 5-2. So, I mean, what do you think of that second goal by the Canucks?
That was, I feel like they kind of gave it to him. This is like a feel-bad goal.
But it's kind of rejuvenated the Canucks here in a way. They've gotten some chances after that goal. So it might spark a comeback here late in the third period with 10:15 left to go, potentially. But it's still a 3-goal lead for the Flames, and they look to hold on to it. Race for the puck here. Besser's getting interfered with. And no icing due to that, I believe. They didn't call a penalty, but they say he was being impeded there. And less than a period to go. Here's Besser. Dropped it off Hronek. Down low for Besser. Centering pass right to the top of the crease. Shot blocked in front. Cleared out to center. Garland has it at the Canucks blue line as they'll go for a change. Garland carries it in. Garland dropped it off. Shot over the net. Besser didn't know where it was. Besser up high. Willander waiting. Centering pass. Garland stopped. The other way come the Flames. 2-on-1. Down low, Beecher. Great poke check away. 9:05 to go. O'Connor will move it ahead. Dropped it off for Pettersson. Here's a shot that was blocked. DeBrusque. Pettersson now. Rimmed it all the way around. No one was at the point. There's some energy now to this game now. Even though it's 5-2, the Canucks have gotten some chances. Quinn Hughes will move it ahead. DeBrusque has the puck along the boards to Hughes. Hughes behind the net. Pettersson to the point. Myers. And the pass away. Myers has been terrible all night. Pettersson holds it in. Great board battle there. O'Connor waits to Pettersson. O'Connor. Pettersson behind the net. Pettersson got taken down. No penalty. DeBrusque couldn't force it in. Back into the Flames. Kadri into the high slot. Shot! Save made by Lankinen. Quinn Hughes will move it ahead for Sasson. Dumped it back in with 8 minutes left to go here in the third period. 5-2 Canucks or Calgary leads. It was not held in as Coronado intercepted. And it's played here by Sasson, who clears it out to center. Carlson will shoot it back in from the blue line. Rimmed it all the way around. As it's Sasson along the wall, trying to fish it free. Huberdeau clears it out of the zone. 7.5 to go in the third. Would you pull your goaltender in the next 2 or 3 minutes if you're the Canucks, or would you just keep him in?
Honestly, at this point, you might. You don't really want to. You're down 3. So unless you score in the next 2 minutes, I wouldn't see it happening.
Quinn Hughes along the wall. Ratu trying to get it. Sherwood almost went down. If he fell down, maybe it would have been a tripping call. Hronek has the puck with 7 minutes to go. Has some troubles. He was cornered there. Sherwood has it. Moved it ahead for Kane. Dropped it off for Hronek. 6:50 left to go. 5-2. Calgary leading. 25-21. The shots favoring the Canucks. Pettersson will slow it down as they can't even get out of their own zone. Kiefer Sherwood, he's had some chances. Hasn't been able to score, though. Connor Zary will shoot it back in. Lankinen. Shot off the side of the net by the Flames. Steered away there. And it's moved ahead here by the Canucks almost. Garland. Oh, a giveaway. Man, this is just sloppy play here by the Canucks. Beecher. Pettersson. Has it behind his own net. Got taken down. Will that be a penalty on the Flames? No, it won't. Looked like a cross-check for a moment. Paschal. Farabee in the corner. Played it along the wall. Moved ahead here by Besser. Had that costly giveaway on the 5-1 goal. Quinn Hughes had a shorthanded goal to make it 5-2. Or a power play goal, pardon me. Sharon Govich along the wall. Pettersson will dump it back in. 5.5 to go in the third. 5-2. Flames leading. And the Canucks trying to get a late comeback here. Flames just trying to hold on to their 3-goal lead. Quinn Hughes has it in his own zone. We'll move it ahead. Here he goes with some speed. Quinn Hughes lost it as it was poke checked away. Carlson forced it into the corner. And Pedersen, Carlson to the point, held in. Quinn Hughes. He shoots, deflected on goal. Wolf made a save with 4:59 to go. If that had gone in, oh boy, it would have been something. 5-2, Flames lead. We'll be back. We're back, everybody. 5-2, Flames lead over the Vancouver Canucks, and with Sunday night hockey. And any thoughts in this one? This has been a very Flames-oriented game.
So, you know what's kind of crazy about this whole predicament?
Shot towards the net, save made, and it's an empty net for the Canucks already.
Exactly. 5 minutes left. You pull your goalie, down 3. I mean, I get it's desperation, but goodness gracious, you might want to tack one on the board first.
Well, it's desperation now or never. Adam Foote's pulled Lankinen. Empty net at the other end. Flames win the faceoff. Looking to bury the game here. Hronek comes free. Garland up high. Pedersen's shot down low. DeBrusque. Broken stick for one of the Flames. It opens some room here for the Canucks. It was Zeri's stick that broke, and it's still broken on the ice. Pedersen towards the front of the net. Deflected to the top of the crease. Hronek. That's intercepted by Anderson. Flipped down and intercepted by Hronek. 4:20 to go here in the third. 5-2. Flames leading. Canucks looking for a miracle here in Vancouver. Centering pass picked away. Or else it would have gone to Garland back door. Quinn Hughes holds it in at the blue line. 4 minutes to go. Hughes waits. Centering pass. Save made by Wolf. Connor Garland with the chance there. 4:03 to go and still an empty net for the Canucks. I mean, it's soon, but I mean, you got to get 3 somehow. And they're still not, the time's not favoring you right now. See, the Canucks can try to get something here. Face-off won by Vancouver. Evander Kane has it shot, blocked towards the net. It's still loose. And it goes towards the boards. And held in the zone, though. And a very bad play there. He was trying to hold it in, but didn't get the pass towards him. But they still hold it in. Carlson shot. Save made. It's a bouncing puck right into the slot. Kane trying to center. Oh, boy. Flames have had opportunities to clear. They haven't been able to. Sharon goes along the wall. Carlson almost intercepted. And Farabee trying to clear it. Canucks have been able to hold it in, but they have to have possession and get it towards the net front. They need 3 goals. Quinn Hughes with 3:18 to go. Quinn Hughes waits. Hughes delays. Send it across. And Kane wasn't ready for the pass. Sherwood. Now an empty net try here for the Flames. They flip it out to center. Quinn Hughes has it. 3 minutes to go. Third period. 5-2. 3-goal deficit. Canucks need 3. Empty net at the other end. What a terrible pass by Quinn Hughes. Onside, no. Offside with 2:50 to go. And they still look sloppy. Man. Wow. They have looked terrible all night. I mean, Vancouver. Remind me never to do a Vancouver game again. Because, man, this has been one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a team. Embarrassing. They haven't even tried.
This is very bad.
Very bad. Hey. Man, last night's contests were a little bit better. I mean, the Edmonton, Florida rematch. Toronto versus Montreal. Right, today we didn't have any good matchups. We just had a lot of games. 2:50 to go here in the third period. Canucks need 3. Do they get 3? Do they get the 3?
I don't even think they get 1 at this point.
How much you want to bet on that?
A lot.
A lot? You can just tell he's out of it now. Welcome you back, everybody. 2:50 left to go here in the third period. I'm Max, joined alongside Aaron. And, man, the Canucks had some chances early on in the game. And they were able to convert on them. And now they're trailing due to that. And Vancouver hasn't been able to bury some, and that's one they did bury, Quinn Hughes. And there's still an empty net. I thought they were going to put back Lankinen, but Adam Foote said, you know what? No, we're going to keep him on the bench. Played along the boards. DeBrusque flipped out, racing towards the empty net, trying to get the icing here. They do get it with 2:29 to go. Now, the Canucks did score 3 goals against Dallas in the final minute when they were down 5-2 in a game. So, I mean, that was last year, unfortunately, for the Dallas fans, obviously. I was one of them who saw that live on Victory Plus. Oh, man. Emptied at the other end. Coleman to end it. And he missed it. He missed the net. Huberdeau. Wasn't Coleman, it was Huberdeau. 2:20 to go. So it's not officially over yet. And with 2:20 to go, it's still a 5-2 game. Third period, 28-21. The shots favor the Canucks. They win the face-off. Quinn Hughes has it at the blue line, dancing. Oh, what a move. He got tripped up. No penalty. Shot! And a save made. 2:11 to go, and it looked like they probably should have gotten a penalty there, the Calgary Flames. And I think they do get it. Did they get it? Yep, they do get it. They do get the power play. I misspoke. I thought they didn't get it. So it's tripping on Coleman, and it becomes a 6-on-4 advantage for the Canucks. And can they score one here? We'll see. At 17:49, Coleman with a tripping penalty, and the Canucks are going to go back to the power play. They haven't been able to score all night. on the power play. Hughes has had a possession time of 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Can you believe that? That is insane. One of the great defensemen in the league. And that's going to be a false start on the face-off. 15-yard penalty.
Ha! That's only 5.
Aaron's out of it.
Another one.
They're trying to stay alive right now. The Canucks are trying to stay alive. Okay, Garland's buying some time because his stick broke. And now he's getting a new one. I don't know if he's buying time or is he just... Okay, we'll see. Because they didn't take their timeout, obviously. I mean, it's a 5-2 game. It's not like it's a 5-4 game right now. Face-off won by the Flames. Anderson towards that empty net and wide. No icing because it's a power play, though. So the Canucks still on the power play. Empty net at the other end with 2 minutes left to go. Garland. 6-on-4 advantage. Garland. Terrible pass to Hughes. What a terrible pass. Backlund just chipped it out. 1:45 to go. Pettersson. To the point. And held in. Garland bouncing puck. Quinn Hughes. Farabee for the empty net. And he hit the post. Oh, jeez. Coronado's doing fine. He had some stitches in the last game, but he is fine and playing this game healthy. And it's cleared once again. 1 minute and 17 left to go. Canucks down by 3. Empty net power play. And the Flames had some chances to score the empty net, but they hit the post. That one deflects out of play. Man, has this been a boring game. I want my money back if I saw this game. Farabee right off the post for the empty netter. And he laughs it off there. 1:06 to go. Power play. Face-offs at center. Lankinen looks like he's going back into his net. And makes sense. Power play now, 5-on-4. 1 minute left to go here in the third period. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Shot back in by the Canucks. Wolf almost played it right in front and almost a giveaway. Vander Kane along the boards. Empty net again for the Canucks. Sherwood has it. Up high, a shot. Deflects towards the net front. Weegar, a bouncing puck. Fighting for the puck still. O'Connor gets it free. Lost it at the blue line almost. 32 seconds to go. Canucks trying to get one. Shot blocked in front. Still loose at the side of the net. 25 seconds to go. Pettersson holds it in. To the line. Shot. Rebound was there. No one could get it though. 18 seconds to go. Sherwood passed it down low of Vander Kane. Better be 0 for 4 on the night. That terrible pass by Kane. 10 seconds to go. One-timer deflected wide of the net. Rebound still loose. Empty net try. That'll go wide. Game over. 5-2. Calgary wins it in a dominating effort.
Yeah, that was really all Calgary in the last 2 periods. Vancouver kind of had a gimme goal in the third period, and it didn't help their case. It didn't help them come back. If they had converted on the 5-2 shot, that was an amazing save from Calgary, they might have had enough momentum to come back.
But for the Canucks side of things, unfortunately, they didn't get that. And so the Calgary Flames prevail here in British Columbia, and they win their back-to-back games, one against Dallas in the Saddle Dome and one here against the Canucks. So, a 5-2 Calgary win, and the Canucks in the last 2 home games have been outscored in their home building 7-4. Or 9-4, pardon me. Can't do math right now. 9-4. by the opposition. So, Canucks had the early lead. Then the Flames responded with 2 quick ones. They never looked back. 5-2. Calgary, your final score here tonight. We'll see you once again on the next time we be on the NHL and MHS. From Aaron, I'm Max. Glad you're watching us, and have a good night. Good night, everybody.